Captain's log starting 84201916.4 Starship Enterprise age log. So I took some time to go ahead and check my email, and I'm not wearing my hat today. Apparently Jess thinks it's kind of weird, really weird, but you know, people say the hat looks really good with my dress. I'm wearing a dress today. Well, earlier I put pants on. I'm supposed to be taking a bath tonight before I go to bed because of things, but you know, I've been very energy drained last couple days. I'm not depressed. I mean, I'm completely and thoroughly content. You know, my family and I were just talking about Dinky and I were talking about some family reunion she's setting up. You know, sometimes I wonder about my cousin-in-law, Dinky. She sometimes takes on too much responsibility and wears herself thin. I really worry about her, you know. Now, there's a couple things I wanted to talk to you today for a couple minutes, as well as talk about my project and go ahead with the final thoughts. Now, as you all know, my birthday is in 5 days. I'll be 41. Working with Dinky for a new computer. We were joking around about weapons, firearms, but I didn't bring up crossbows or longbows. Those would be cool. Anyway, the problem is I'd like to share my thoughts on a couple things. First of all, I want to just say my heartfelt prayers go out to Dayton, Ohio, and the family members and friends who lost loved ones. I was born in Dayton, so last night I was crying because it hit me really hard. I mean, I was born in Dayton. I was there for a year. I went back to see my father in Dayton. And just hearing last night, 13 hours apart, two mass shootings, it really hit me hard. I came back from the beach yesterday, and I was trying to find some news, and I found it, and I just couldn't believe the shock and awe. You know, 13 hours apart, you know, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, what happened, you know. Now, I do want to say, for my family and friends who watch my channel, first of all, you know, I know sometimes Tara J watches this, or Gabby, or Lexi, or, you know, Jenna and the rest, Dinky and Corey. And so my opinion is this about listening all day. I've been listening here on the island. We're Democratic Island. It's all about, you know, I was out and about. People are like, you know, I was in a wheelchair today because my back and shoulders went out and it hurt. So, I mean, I'm in pain severely. And Chloe pushed me 2 miles round trip in a wheelchair, which I'm supposed to be walking, but I'm in too much pain. So we turned around and people were talking about gun control. Now, you know, I mean, you know, I hear people like Chloe turning around and spewing that Chinese people should be killed and turned into dog food if they're killing and harming animals in China, which they do. There's videos out there that are really not for the faint heart. You look for Chinese, you know, and dog farming and eating them, and it's not good. I would never eat my bunny, and I surely hell wouldn't eat my dog, my servant dog. Now, basically, when it comes to gun control, you know, we live in a society where the states dictate who can have the guns. For example, you've been in a mental hospital at court order, you don't get one. You've committed a misdemeanor or a felony, you might not even get one of those, or even concealed carry under a misdemeanor. So you got all this shit stacked up. And yet, I, mind you, turn around, and I have firearms. I got rid of them for the safety of, as my family knows, for the community. And Chloe makes all these empty threats. However, I'm contemplating picking up a handgun for my own self-defense, but not right now. It's something I'm toying with. Now, the problem is in the state of Washington, they want you to get medical records, dental records, mental records, all this crap stacked up, and you got to go through this. The DSHS paperwork chooses who gets a weapon and who doesn't. Or secretly, the government could be putting in that you won't know, FBI or Secret Service or NSA or FBI or U.S. Marshal Service, Texas Rangers, whatever, law enforcement, that you don't know about, and then you want to go apply for a permit, they're like, you need one. See, the thing is when you get a permit, and they want you to take a course to know how to use an AR-15. It's simple. Load the clip in, slide the thing back, and go and blink at the target. And make sure you don't aim the gun at any human being or live thing, including animals, unless you're hunting. Then you use a hunting rifle. You don't need something with a 30-round banana clip going. Some people, it's cool. Hey, I don't deny anyone with a rifle, okay, or a shotgun, but I was talking to people today and getting into the thing that I said, and I know Dinky might get angry or Corey might get angry at me for saying this, but I'm gonna say it out of love for all of my family, my friends, and the citizenry. If they're going to ban assault weapons and high-capacity rifles, then leave in a stipulation that means that the U.S. government also has the same weapons that the civilians can carry. For example, if they want to strip all of the assault weapons away, the military can't have one stinking M16A4 or A6. Or the police shouldn't be using an M4 or a fully automatic AK or any other type of weapon. No sniper rifles, all gone, all gone. If you guys want to see how underpowered the U.S. would be, muskets, giving me black powder. Flintlock, matchlocks, or fireboxes, as they call them, and air percussion. Let's see then what happens. Literally. To me, if you're going to ban that, the assault weapons, they're going to be banning things like semi-automatic weapons, 6-round baby Glocks, or 6-round M&Ps, or Smith & Wessons, or the little teeny concealed carry guns, or the 6-round 1911, or the 7-round 1911. It doesn't matter about the capacity. You could just slam in a magazine, so the U.S. government can turn around and say, oh, well, all the guns you can have is not DA, which is dual action, but you can have single action, which means you gotta pull the hammer back like the old days, like when you saw someone in a Wild West show and they're like Val Kilmer kicking it like this really fast as Doc Holliday, then you'll realize, or if the police want to be considered a military, give them the frickin' like everyone else, the muskets, or the flintlocks, the matchboxes, or the fireboxes, and let them have a heyday. Each man to himself. One shot. They can't kill that many people. But my opinion is, and this is just mine, everyone was throwing that out there, I thought, that isn't a bad idea, but the NRA is here to preserve our freedom. If the NRA got basically stepped on with a muddy boot and said, I'm sorry, you're all gonna get, like all of us, flintlocks, matchlocks, then celebrities better be handing over their Glocks, like former Arlie Ermey passed away, or Chuck Norris, who's now the Glock spokesman. Just hand over all your semi-autos, you're going with single-action cowboy pistols. Maybe then, but no! We should all have the same technology. I've had people that are transgender bastards on Facebook telling me that all weapons need to be banned. You know what? I don't agree, okay? For me, this is how I see it. If I had billions of dollars, I would want a bazooka. I would want a rocket launcher. I want the M203 rocket-propelled launcher that has the old box, the 203. Single shot bazooka, okay. Panzer Shrek, alright, give me a round for that. Oh, how about, other things? Maybe, if we're allowed military grade things, maybe I'll get one of those box trucks with, like, the 30 missiles, the little missile silo box trucks. I mean, all those little missiles. I mean, come on. I mean, it's literally, my thing is if we're going to be stripped of all these weapons because of these Democrats, then let's just strip them of theirs. Miss Harris says, oh, we need to go for gun restrictions. Really, why don't we strip you, man? You used to be a prosecuting attorney. Strip your permit, strip your guns, make you live like the rest of us with no weapons. Then you'll understand. But you're just a fucking dipshit. Sorry to say, but the entire Democratic Party are a bunch of dipshits. Literally. President Trump, he literally is, he's got ideas, okay? People nowadays don't want to fucking go in and say, oh, I'm sorry, you can't have a weapon because you were at a psychiatrist. Well, then you fucking pack your shit up, you go to another fucking state, and you settle down, you walk into the gun store and you buy one. Get what you want. You don't need no fucking panty waist fucking blue state telling you what the fuck to get. It's all about the fucking blue states. We're gonna give all the free benefits to these fucking people, but instead we're gonna dumb them down. Suppress them, so some white supremacist douchebag goes and kills people like the poor. The poor! Or the trannies, the intersex people, the baby poppers. I'm doing a George Carlin thing, by the way. All these things, and yet, we, as gun owners, I'm a former gun owner, I never lost my rights, have to stand by and do it. I was talking to Chloe today and I said, if you want to regulate and give everyone shotguns, then everyone gets either a single or double barrel, 2 rounds. Not like Doom where it fires both rounds at once and you can reload 2 more. No, I'm talking 2 rounds maximum. Give it to the military. Oh wait, the military needs high power because we're going up against enemy of the state. We didn't get involved in these wars and dump too many billions of dollars. Oh, and the problem is I'm going to stand up for my president and I'm going to say that all of you are a bunch of fucking pussies who want to fucking throw a fucking phone and blame the NRA who's defending our rights. Blame NAGAR. Blame Gun Owners of America. Blame the gun. Let me put it to you this fucking way, okay? If Dinky's watching this, if Chloe's mom's watching this, if Corey's watching this, my aunt's watching this, all you lovely gun owners watching this, I got a message for you. 99.5% of people that do these fucking mass shootings don't have fucking mental illnesses. It's all about fucking either being bullied, Cho, Virginia Tech, or being white supremacists. Has anyone seen many Muslims going on a shooting spree? No, there was that one Muslim guy in Texas in that fort that shot several killed. But that's it. One Muslim. The rest were all white guys. So who's got the problem here, huh? Not me. My problem is, look at the statistics. We need to get the guns out of the mentally ill. Fine, and 99% of people are mentally ill. Hell, let's just throw a bone out here just for fucking shits and giggles. And let's take away the guns for every fucking woman in America who's on PMS. So that's a mental illness is what the government thinks. Having your menstrual period and being bitchy is a mental illness now. Oh yeah, and then when men get really cranky, they can't get their balls sucked or their ball service, and they get blue balls. Let's just take guns away from them. Oh yeah, I mean this is fucking ludicrous. Look, one guy went going into Ned Peppers to go kill someone. What? In Ohio, my hometown I was born in. Police stopped him. 6 guys shot him, each one, killing him. Well, let's see. The guy at the Walmart walks in with an AK. First thing I'd be doing is fucking running, concealed carry or not. Now, everyone, look at this Beto O'Rourke guy. He turns around and says, well, the statistics, okay, if the statistic, let's just say my cousin-in-law Dinky, and my aunt and my cousin Jody, and her husband and my uncle, they were all concealed carry. And a mass shooting happened in there nearby, right? Like Houston or Dallas or whatever. Do you think they'd be running out the back door? No, they'd be looking for the guy plugging the bastard, saving lives. Instead, Mr. O'Rourke goes, well, people with concealed carry, open carry, they wanted to get out of there with their life. So guns don't save lives. So even if there's 3,000 people running out through the mall and through the Walmarts and locking themselves in cages and stuff, the gun didn't make them feel safe that day. It didn't? That would mean your statistics, Mr. O'Rourke, are completely fucking wrong. Okay, look, you're a fucking pussy, alright? And Booker, you are a fucking jackass. I wouldn't vote for you if I was the last woman on the world. I don't care. Why? Because I'm not letting you tell everyone in America to get a fucking license and then get fucking insurance for a gun. You, sir, are a fucking pussy, and I won't even vote for Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris can kiss my ass, okay? She should have all her fucking gun rights stripped because she wants to use executive action, which is against the law. Congress does their job. I would impeach the fucking bitch if she even got in. Every one of these fucking dumpo craps, demo shits, I like that more, demo shits. Every one of those motherfuckers turns around and they want to pull everyone back to Congress to pass common sense laws. It doesn't matter. Look, red flag laws only work if there's certain things. Look, I've talked to the fucking people in this fucking county and another fucking county about Chloe and her mental illness. Okay, let me cut this bullshit. 99% of the people out there that really have weapons that want to go kill themselves or others get committed. But you gotta take away their fucking rights. They're basically arrested and civilly committed to a hospital, okay? Civilly committed. Chloe can go and fucking make threats against Trump, Pence, Republican Party, the fucking manager, the fucking neighbor, the fucking APS lady, Dinky Corey, her parents, all these fucking people on a borderline range. But she hasn't carried it out. It's all empty threats. But, Sheriff said, and I quote, and this is where some people I know are dumb, and I'm not saying Dinky is or Corey is, because they're not dumb. They're smarter than me. They say we can't go and take the rights away from Chloe. If she meets the criteria within a 5-minute time frame, the police get their time. They can have the DCR come to the house or to the hospital, and the hospital already had the DCR out recently. Chloe was thrown out. There's no resources for the state. Quit fucking abusing the resources. Quit fucking going to Harborview. Quit fucking going to Cascade. Quit fucking going to Skokie. Quit fucking going to Fairfax. Quit going to Nauvoo. Quit going to all these hospitals to try to get committed. It won't work. Get outpatient care and get better. Alright, so there you go. The state of Washington's got strict guidelines. Okay, here it is. Threatening others. You gotta threaten within 5 minutes and you're having a mental breakdown. Someone calls. 5 minutes. Threaten yourself or threatening others. Third, destruction of property. Okay, if you destroy something, then most likely they'll look the other way because, oh, she's mentally ill. Or 4, decompressing. Well, when Chloe gets into her rage, she decompresses. Okay, everyone fucking knows this. But my gripe is, you can't take away the rights. It'd be like my family coming up to visit, well, let's just say hypothetically from Oregon, with nameless people, and they're sitting out partying with me. I'm a resident of this island. Let's just say the police want to make a point, and they go pick up my family. Let's just say one's heavy on booze, and they think they got a mental illness. Then they can go into the courts 3 days later after my family gets a lawyer to fight it. And the lawyer says, oh, sorry, I can't do anything for you. Next, you know, my family member is served with alcohol abuse. You're going into treatment. No ifs, ands, and buts. You got to stay in the state of Washington for 3 years after treatment, or you're going to jail for violating this, and you'll go to the Eastern. Then let's just say my family member's wife, hothead, loves the pot. They find out that this state's legal. They're just going to say they have a drug addiction problem, a substance use disorder, so they'll go pop them in there too just to be an asshole. They're going to go and take the 2 people out of state, throw them in the mental hospital because they're assholes. But for me, well, let's see, once a month I drink a bottle of bourbon. Oh, right, that's cool. No problems. No problem. But you see the point? Point is, they're going to basically trump up a lot of bullshit stories to control people when they're going through the court. If you're an alcoholic, you're not supposed to have guns if you're a boozer, by the way. It's in the fucking form. You gotta fill it out. Are you in a substance use disorder? Well, if it's booze, nope, can't have a gun. If you're a pothead or meth or something, nope, can't have it. Recreation, are you under indictment? Blah, 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 blah. Nope. Well, a lot of people lie, and so then, they lie and on that because they don't want to admit to their family member, "Dad, I own a gun, I'm a drunk." Oh well. So, if you look at the big fucking picture here, out of love, these fucking penny-waist pussies are trying to strip everyone of their rights. Well, open up Congress and do it. You know what? I don't praise many people, but Mitch McConnell has a tough job in the Senate. He's got to keep checks and balances, and these fucking pennyweights are saying, "He's being bribed by NRA." You know what? The NRA is there is to keep our rights in check. So if the government gets out of line, we can throw their ass out and have it in the Constitution. That's in the Constitution. Fortunately, these fucking people want to strip everyone of their rights but keep the rich having guns. I'm sorry, but let's strip all the fucking rich people of their guns, their bodyguards, and their fucking money, and see how they like it. Get real. Literally. I'm getting to the point in my life where, you know what? This was the turning point. Look, you got the fucking people calling my president a white supremacist. He's not any of that. You want to fucking sit there and bend the rules and blame it all on one man. Let me put it this way. When our President Obama was in office, or George W. or Clinton, or George Sr. or Reagan, there were certain things that could be done with guns, but that was it. Here and now, 2 mass shootings back to back, 13 hours apart. Let's take away guns now? No. The problem is these fucking jackasses need to realize that they're the fucking pussy. The gun was used as a tool to kill mass casualties. It's the person. And you know what? Has anyone ever fucking sat down? Okay. Now, has anyone fucking sat down and looked over the fucking numbers? Okay, let me tell you what I've learned. Alright? Some people say I'm bipolar, okay? My therapist says I'm not giving you a diagnosis. You're a fully functioning woman, Rudy. You've gone through so much. You are. You're not. Who cares? I spent, probably, if it is bipolar, jokingly aside, of course, mania. Right? I don't have schizophrenia. My lawyer turned around and sued the fucking shit out of the hospital. They had to pull this diagnosis and say she's not schizophrenic. My therapist wrote letters saying remove this or you're being sued. They removed it. I'm not schizophrenic. I'm not bipolar. Well, she says unofficially it could be, but I'm not borderline. I'm not any of the major DSMs, okay? Now, my problem is this, okay? I'm not schizophrenic. I'm not bipolar. I'm not borderline. I'm not 0, 0, 0, 0. Now, my problem is read the statistics. I spent about 4:30 to 5:30 this morning watching some videos and looking over statistics. Statistics don't lie. It goes like this. 99.5% of these people that acquired guns legally, not backdoor, acquired it without mental illness. So when you get these fucking shitheads saying we need to pay more for mental health, they're just saying the mega conglomerate pharmaceutical companies are paying them, states, to medicate the shit out of people so they can lose their rights because they made up some fucking bullshit story. Some meds work, some meds don't. Fully been on all of them, doesn't work. Borderline meds don't work. I've read probably get 50 books on PPD. I know what I'm talking about. My therapist calls me the doctor. Now, I'm autistic, but autistic people can live natural lives. 99.5% of them. No mental illness. Go look that up. And they want to say mental illness is contributing to killing people. Well, maybe they kept it to themselves and then go see a therapist to talk this stuff out. Maybe, but in every fucking shooting, including Cho, who was bullied, by the way, or some other people, the Joker, or, the gay club shooting and all this, not one of them, the police, the fucking FBI, the fucking Secret Service, the fucking NSA, none of these douchebag fucking government agencies, the Department of Justice, fuck them all, will publish anything about it. They just want to strip everyone's guns and say, we're the fucking police of the world, we have to have the guns, you don't. Fuck you. My opinion is this. Read the fucking statistics. The fucking statistics don't lie. They don't want to sit there and talk about this person or that person having mental illness. Oh, they didn't even ask. They didn't go and say, alright son, you're going to be on the death penalty for getting lethal injection in Texas for killing 20 people. Oh, by the way, we want to psych eval to find out what triggered it. The guy's just going to blurt it all out. He doesn't care, okay? Fucking the other guy, he died. He killed his sister at Dayton, my hometown. You see what I'm saying? I sit in the command chair. I do spreadsheets. I fucking sat down last night to look over the ideas. I still want to run for president, but gun control should not be tampered with. Look at the statistics. No one's fucking throwing the statistics out there. They're just basically blurrily names out there saying mental illness. Well, when the fucking government gets their heads out of their ass and basically sits down and specifically talks about mental illness and this person might have it, then the numbers might rise, and then they might be able to track people with mental illness. Look, a person like me has more firearms than my family in Oregon and Texas and frickin' Ohio and Colorado combined. I have more weapons than most people. But most of them I didn't like. I wanted one or two that I could use that would be for me. You see? Self-defense. That's it. Problem is, that's all I was taught for. Self-defense. You don't draw a weapon unless you're going to use it. Always keep it loaded. Yada, yada, yada. Of course, once I left it unloaded, but hey, it was better safe than sorry. But you get the idea. When you are trained to use weapons by deadly force, you gotta think and react. If any of these douchebags in Texas, for example, I say douchebags because the statistics by Beto O'Rourke, they were all open carry, concealed carrying, really. One guy could have stopped it. Instead, 20 people died. Tells you right there, none of them were fucking packing. In this day and age, the majority of the American people, Bernie Sanders, we need the majority watch Medicare for all. Not me. I mean, Medicare for all, you're still paying 20%. Come on, medical hospitals are still going to jack up the premiums. So that doesn't work. Then you got the majority of Americans want gun control. No, they don't. Majority of Americans don't own guns. I mean, literally not many people own fucking guns. People don't care to own guns in this day. The millennials don't care. The millennials don't care about religion. They don't care about, whatever. I mean, literally. I've seen millennials on YouTube and millennial jackasses basically challenging law enforcement on federal laws to hang around federally guarded buildings and then basically quote laws and then they have to go check it and then this and that. And the point is I am sick and tired of these fucking people doing this. I saw a video the other day, okay? Last night. Racial profiling. 12 cops profiled 3 blacks. The guy videoing it was white dude. And he never got picked up. They basically left him alone. I just realized last night that one of the things happened in that fucking town I used to live in was, and the manager kept telling me it was racial and transgender profiling me because they can. They were all Hispanic cops there. That's what they are. In that county, 99.9% of them are Hispanic. I live in a community here that's 98% white, which I don't mind. The 1% black and 1% Hispanic. To me, it's all a great thing. We all come together. Literally. You go to Moses Lake, you're not going to have some guy at the beach yesterday who was Hispanic stop and say, ma'am, do you need help getting up that hill? And boy's like, yes, please. And I'm sitting in a wheelchair because my back, and I'm trying to get my back and my legs and everything to work properly. It hurts. And I'm in this wheelchair, and he pushes it for me. Today I'm looking for Chloe in the grocery store. I got shaving cream, toilet bowl cleaner. This, by the way, Dinky's probably going to laugh. This is Jacqueline's original jerky chew, made with real shredded beef jerky. Yeah, I mean, it's really good. I mean, I picked up a bag of jerky too, which I usually don't buy jerky because, you know, I don't know what it is, you know, but, you know, the lady stops and says, can I help push you around, ma'am? You need to get somewhere? I'm going, no. One guy came up to me and he says, ma'am, I'm sorry to bother you today. And I'm going, yeah. And he says, I can see you're hurting and your companion's not pushing. Chloe's up and down the aisle and I'm trying to catch up to her. Arms are sore, severely broken, literally. I mean, literally in pain, trying to, you know, which I'm in pain right now. And nothing. The guy comes up and says, are you missing this? I look over and Chloe's like, Rita, did you know there's a guy behind me? It's Scott. And I look and I see him as a leash. I have like 4 checkers that know me personally, like trying to go and corral Moppy and said the guys took them. I'm going, so the thing is, there's people out there in this island that care. They'll stop in the rain and say, do you want to get a ride home? This taxi service stops saying, oh, you live off of this road? I'm going past there. You want us to give you a quick ride? Okay. I mean, the community, it comes together. And the thing is, the people know people who know people. I mean, you know, people say, oh, well, out there in that island, you don't need a gun. But you go to Seattle and you might get mugged because there's too many drug addicts. And the hospitals are so fucking full of drug addicts and mental services and all completely full. I talk to social workers on a daily basis that checked in with me about Chloe's situation. And they're like, whew, you know, email-wise. And they're all like, you know, hospitals full. You know, Chloe wants to come out there, hospitals full. Bring her out in September, hospitals full. Bring her out in October, hospitals full. November, hospital full. December, hospital full. All in all, the whole fucking system is broken. Literally, thoroughly, completely crunchy broken. Why? Because it's that way. The state, you know, then the state passes comprehensive mental for, we're comprehensive mental so we can keep the guns out of people. No, you don't. The thing is, it's not a mental illness that's causing it. It's these people that are either being bullied, they're not accepted, they're rejected. Maybe the guy fell in love with a girl didn't want him, so he went and shot up something. I mean, come on, no one knows. I mean, no one's gonna get the fucking facts. The government's gonna withhold the facts every fucking time, and you're gonna have people like me going and digging up everything from reliable sources to put together the pieces that I can do these videos to tell you that it's all a bunch of bullshit. Literally, you look at the numbers. It's simple. And no, I'm not a right-wing, left-wing, or whatever. I'm just a woman who's got some concerns. I mean, literally, like I said in the beginning, these people are debating at the coffee shop this morning. Give everyone a musket. Yeah, if you give the U.S. government a musket, I'll be happy that my family and all my family that still stayed with me gets muskets. Hell, I'll carry a musket. One shot, that's it. That's all you get. You have to reload with the powder. Take and put your ball in, and then stick your paper down there, and you can have a one-shot revolver, or a pistoli, as I call it. And Pedersoli makes a really nice Kentucky flintlock 58 caliber pistol that you have every man, woman, and child one of those. Not child, sorry. Man and woman. Kids, you still got to be 21 for a pistoli. and basically let them have it. Yeah, I mean, literally, look. I mean, literally, and you give them no background checks on these black powdered pistols and rifles, and you're going to be doing good. You make sure you don't get the black powder bullets. It's like, you know, the bullets that are made with black powder, you know, that are shell casings, you know, like reloading type. You actually have the balls between 58 and like 75 caliber balls. You're not going to have any problem. Give it to the military. That'll teach the U.S. Constitution people that you get to keep your weapons, but they're not military grade. The military doesn't keep them either. I mean, now if the military doesn't want to hand them over, then fucking each man and woman should be able to have rocket launchers, flamethrowers, tanks, armored trucks, you name it. The U.S. government has it. Hell, if someone wants a 540 to 580, let's just say 540 to 600 foot submarine, let them. Hell, if I'm entitled as an American and we are allowed hardware, then fine, I'm entitled to a fucking aircraft carrier. See, everything falls into the place that we as an American people should not be fucking around with the fucking Second Amendment, okay? Now, if you want to fuck around with the Second Amendment, and you want to blame Trump for it, I'm sorry, but Trump is not at fault, okay? The fucking people that are at fault are the fucking people that did the fucking crime. You can't blame one person. You know who I blame for this? Literally, you want to know who I fucking blame for this whole fucking mess? Okay. I'm blaming, just throwing this out here for a dinky and the rest for shits and giggles. I'm blaming the entire fucking Democratic Party who wants to make a utopian society. We'll give you free benefits, but you don't get a gun. We'll give you more benefits, you don't get a gun. I'm sorry, but it don't work that way. Look at me. Look at me. I'm an American. I love my country. I hate what it's become. And yes, I do bleed too, and I cry too, and I cried for my hometown of Dayton. Honestly, if we're going to fucking fix the problem, we're going to have to fix it for the entire body of the entire fucking government. Not just one person. Every fucking police officer gets one shot in their pistol. You don't like my idea? Well, fuck you. We don't need to have licensing just like guns. And then they want to fucking tack on licensing. These fucking dirtbags want $1 million or $2 million in life insurance per gun. So if you use whatever gun, you gotta pay. So they want to make them more. See, the Democrats got this idea that if the insurance companies get on board, they can fucking make more money. They can do an insurance thing that pays out for liability. Then, on top of your $1 or $2 million premium, they can tell the gun companies that you can have a gun if you own a fucking safe. And if you have a long gun, you need a long gun safe. You just don't leave it in the corner in your closet. Instead, because someone can get into. Then, on top of that, these dirtbags talking about, well, if you have a gun, you're more likely to get it robbed. If you have a fucking 1,000-pound safe or a 600-pound safe like I do you think they're going to be fucking picking it up and carrying it out the fucking thing? I have a filing cabinet that's fireproof that's lockable, okay? And that thing's fucking 900 pounds in its 2 drawers. Do you think someone's going to fucking try to lift that up with the lower part? If I threw it in there, or the top part, which is my fireproof safe? They're going to fucking sit there and not do a damn thing. You see? They're going to make it so you got to fucking get a license for it. You got to be trained to use it. You got to go through training courses once a year. You need a training course for your rifle. You're going to need $10 million insurance policy probably. It's all money-making scheme. It's a pyramid scheme. Look at it. They want to fucking tax the shit out of you for your guns. They want to do a yearly tax. At this tax, they want to have a gun registry. They want to insure your weapons. Every weapon's got to be insured. Every weapon's got to be in a safe or one safe that can hold 10 or whatever. You have to prove you have a safe and all this. Meanwhile, the fucking gun companies, the gun safe makers, they're making money. The insurance companies are making money. The government's making money off you. And you're getting more, you're being bled dry. Bled dry, like, you know, you can't squeeze blood from a turnip, or you can't squeeze blood from a rock. You see? The thing is, you can't bleed a person dry. You get that? And this is what they're trying to do. They're now trying to sit there and say, well, we could protect the American people if we do this. You know what? The reason we have a divided Congress and the Senate is simple. The Democrats have all these ideas the Republicans don't like. Look, the Republicans are sitting there, okay? I saw a report today in Numbers that said that they want to control your health care. If you own a gun, you can't go and see a doctor or a psychiatrist. You have to get rid of it to be seen. All these fucking things the Democrats want to embed in these plans, that doesn't mean shit. Oh, if you're a kid and you know where your mom and your daddy's gun and steal it, take it to school. I'd be fucking basically challenging the fucking school. I'd be suing their fucking parents off. Kids shouldn't be taking a loaded handgun to school and giving it to the teacher and then you losing your rights because, oh well, they left it in front of it, blah blah blah. Kids shouldn't be nosy if they kept it. My stepdad used to keep, he's just so easy, but he used to keep several weapons inside several of his dresser drawers under his socks. And he always told me, these are loaded weapons, don't play with them. Literally. I mean, how smart was that? When I was visiting my dad in Dayton, he had his weapons all over. He said, these weapons are loaded. Don't touch them, Missy. I never did. I turned out great. Murder is a capital punishment. So, to blame Donald Trump and say these white radical nationalists is bullshit. It's just to fuel the hate and fuel the hatred and the division in this country that's going to get the Republican Party to control both House and Senate soon if the Democrats will not leave it alone. Look, the Republicans are doing their fucking job, okay? They're basically thinking, look, Donald Trump says maybe we need to do a little more for gun control. But here's the fucking problem with doing more for gun control. Literally. Problem with gun control is this. I'm an American. I love America. But to sit down and have an actual conversation, the rights to bear arms shall not be infringed. Ever since Kennedy was plugged, they basically stopped a lot of shit, okay? Criminals back in the 1800s, there was no rule that said you committed felony, you can't have a gun. Back in the old days, criminals got out of the county jail or the early prison system. They'd go and get themselves a gun because they could. My opinion is that President Trump is not the problem. The Democratic Party. They want too much, and they're not getting it. The Republicans are trying to hold this country together. Yeah, so the fucking Republicans want to do a few things. Let's see. Take away benefits for baby poppers. That's fine and dandy. If you can't afford a kid, don't have the fucking kid. The state shouldn't be your daddy. 2, and this is a big one. My opinion, if you're mentally ill, severely, like Chloe is, slap on disability, get it over with. Why go through so many fucking channels when, she's been unemployed for 3.5 years? Get it over with. And other things, like, the Democrats, look, I like the idea. Food stamps for the disabled and the elderly. They can't afford the food, and they have so many bills and stuff. Whereas the baby poppers and the other people shouldn't be on. There was a lady the other day named Kaisha, I believe it was Kaisha or Tanya, that had 29 kids. The state's my baby daddy. They gotta cover me. I can't work. I gotta take care of 29 kids. After one, you couldn't afford that one, fucking tire tubes to burn them out because we don't need this shit. We don't need fucking freeloaders on our tax dollar. Now, let's see what the Republicans also are trying to do. The Republicans are trying to roll back certain things that they can't get away with, like banning in the military. Look, the military ban for transgendered people was because they are, I'm sorry to say it, okay, to piss off the transgender community. Because I know there's a lot of fucking people that are white Americans and Black Americans and Hispanic Americans and Latin Americans and Asian Americans and Euro Americans and all these great Americans. But when it comes to all these people, you came over here to have a better life. You shouldn't be fucking living on the public dole. I mean, look, the public dole is being drained, literally. Drain the swamp of these freeloaders and get them to work. Let them earn their keep, not fucking feeding someone, you know. I mean, I've been checking in with my sister Gabby from time to time on her Facebook wall. I'm proud of you, Gabby. I really am. She's making something of herself. You see, she's literally making herself something. She's got twins, and she's got another son. I'm proud of you. I really am, hon. The rest of these people need to fucking realize that people like Gabby that make a difference in this world. Dinky makes a difference in this world. Corey makes a difference. All my family makes a difference. I see it from my point of view being disabled. I had live in a prominent, and I'm not racist, okay, I'm not a white nationalist, but I want to give you my fucking opinion. You live in Little Mexico, as we used to call it, we would be told, your Medicaid doesn't cover this, your Medicare can cover that, you can't do it. All these illegals are walking in with gold chains, gold watches, and Rolexes, like, I need my check, and they'd be giving it. We go in there and start inquiring a food stamp like once every 6 months, and we'd be told, oh, well, you're gonna work the mail, blah, blah, blah. But these people, they get it right away. So basically, I come out here, I have to get a case manager. Case manager, okay? And I see it completely, and this is fucking bullshit, okay? Everyone's entitled, in my opinion, equal treatment. You know, everyone's entitled to fair justice and fair equal treatment. I came out here to get a better life. And I didn't realize that coming out here, therapy's covered through the county resources. I can have county subsidies as well as, you know, my case manager can make phone calls to churches if I ever needed food, or help with the rent, or utilities, or whatever, you know, it's all there for the disabled. The disabled are covered. The other day I called up the county health department. They manage programs. Turns out I got a benefit of $900 for 2 years for ferry and taxi fare around the island in Skagit, you know, county. That tells you right there that the people are looking after the disabled. The people will sit there and say, oh, you're not really blah, blah, blah. But thing is you go to other places, it's all reversed. If you're Asian, they might help you. If you're black, they'll help you. If you're, you know, whatever, they'll help you. The Republicans, of course, they want to take away a lot of these benefits, but in the Democratic counties like we live in, it won't happen. Now look at Donald Trump, for example. He has an idea, okay? His idea could work. If people are physically healthy for the most part, maybe some are mentally ill like Chloe, then maybe it's best if we, the people, look at it from a point of view. I hear these trannies go, well, it's medically necessary for me to get my tits and my vagina. I'm a real woman. You're not a fucking real woman, okay? You can't bleed. You're not a fucking real woman. I could pull out my panties and show you how much blood that I get all the time. I gotta wear tampons and pads because I bleed all the fucking time, okay? So don't give me that. I'm still getting used to blood after a year, and you know the doctor says it's fine. It's just natural blood. All right. So I'm not sitting here saying I'm more female than you, but you know when it comes to people sitting there saying, "Well, you've had your surgery, you want everyone else to be taken away." You know what I want? I'll tell you what I want. I think, you know, I was blessed. Okay, I was going to experiment for breasts in another state. I had to go down to Nebraska. I was blessed with faith. I was blessed with lower. Okay. But I had to spend 20 years advocating for myself. I'm not going to advocate for any fucking panty-waist pussy that can't get off their fucking lazy ass and do it themselves. Especially someone who I am not going to be nameless who messages me on Facebook wanting me to lick their fucking fart box, and it's disgusting. 2 is, you're not a fucking woman. You're a fucking dude with fucking double D tits, and you want your vagina, and you've got a botched surgery. Suck it up, Spanky. It happens. Every surgeon I've talked to just been because I have connections with them as an advocate. All you're going to get is a fucking connectomy. Why do I say take it away? Well, more and more of these girls are pushing doctors to get it done, and more of them are getting quote unquote botched surgeries and getting connectomies. So this experimental surgery is going back to experimental stages. Why should the taxpayers pay for it? Let me put it this way, okay? My sister Dinky's got the perfect body, okay? If she had a self-esteem problem, and the taxpayers could pay in the state she's at breast implants, and she qualified, technically, you know, it would be, I'm not saying it'd be beneficial for her, but for an example, my cousin is, she's gorgeous, okay? And Dinky is awesome. However, if they're going to be putting breast implants into men and removing breasts from women and making them men, call me a bigot, but I think genetic women should have the same benefits. It's like equal treatment. That's what I believe in. I believe in fucking equal treatment. Do unto others as you would do to you. My cousin and cousin-in-law don't follow religion, but they follow the golden rule. They follow what is, even if they don't believe in Jesus Christ, Jesus' teachings they follow already with their heart. They know good from bad. They have feelings too. You know, taking away guns from the honest citizens is only going to be taking away from us and others. Criminals will still have them. We can't defend ourselves. That's why I said equal treatment for everyone. So, that was one of the gripes I had to complain about. I gotta get off soon because Chloe's back, and you know. So for some of you out there, I gotta get back to my spreadsheets while Chloe cooks dinner. I'm having shrimp tacos for dinner. Yay! And then game time. Actually, after Chloe gets back, she'll walk Moppy for the dog park. It is like 75 degrees and humid, so that's why I'm wearing a dress. I just want that cool air. I might, while Chloe's at the doggy park, or the park up above there, maybe the doggy park, because I'm trusting her to get Moppy back in one piece, that I might take a bath. I can kind of reach in. If I go out tomorrow, which I'm hoping to, depending on phone calls tonight, that, but, you know, my legitimate gripe today is gun control and, you know, and like I said, the Republican Party is doing their fucking job, so let them keep doing it. You want to fucking sit there and say, oh, well, you know, gun control, and if some of these Republicans basically turn out and say, yes, we need gun control now, it's because they know they're gonna lose, and they need to stand their ground and say, no, you know, we've done plenty. I don't think there's anything that can be done. Universal background checks, closing loopholes. I don't know anything about that. That's not my research priority. But my opinion is this, alright? Chloe went voluntary every time in hospital. She's never been involuntary. My opinion, even though Chloe, you know, would be a bad person to have a gun, it's her God-given right. As long as she didn't get her rights taken away, then her rights are still secure. So, with that said, everyone, that's what I wanted to say to you all. Back to my spreadsheets, get this uploaded as soon as our phone call is done. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please subscribe, please post comments, please leave feedback, suggestions, hit that like, subscribe button, post some fun even with our family, including bunnies. Thanks for watching. Hit that bell notification for new content, and God bless you and everything you do. And Jess, if you're watching this, I've decided, you know, that if anyone wants me to be in a swimsuit or bikini, I'm going to be putting a donation button for PayPal, so you guys can tell me if you want me pants, a dress, low-cut shirt. I'm not doing it for free, alright? There you have it. Thanks for watching, and God bless you and everything you do.